Saturday, Flosstube. Hello, crafty friends. It is Saturday, May 16th, and my name is Caroline. Welcome back. Another daily crafty chat. Oh, it is a beautiful day outside. Absolutely beautiful. Perfectly cool morning, about 10 degrees Celsius, and it is going up to, I think it's supposed to go up to 22 degrees today. I am in London, Ontario, Canada. And yeah, it's a pretty nice day outside. So I think maybe this afternoon I might take a cup of coffee and my knitting, and I might go and sit on the porch for a little bit, get some fresh air. So to start off with today, I had a giveaway from last Saturday. So I'm going to take care of that first. I've already chosen the comment using the YouTube random comment picker, and the winner left a wonderful comment, but I can't, your username is not something that's pronounceable. It's you know, something that's meaningful for you. So I'm going to post a screenshot of the person who won and your comment, and I'm hoping that whoever, if you entered the contest last week, if you could just look up and see whether you were the winner. It's NFC CG or something. Again, please look up. If your username starts with an A and you're on YouTube and you left this wonderful comment, you are the winner of the Carolyn Manning Beachcomber pattern, generously donated by Tracy P. last weekend. And all of those comments last weekend and all throughout the week from everybody who left a comment about a special woman in their lives was just, it was a really, whenever those comments would come in, it was just a lovely lift to my day. So thank you for sharing. It was really, really nice. And congratulations to the winner. So once you have contacted me, I will, if you could email me, caroline@evertote.com, I will get your information to Tracy P so that she can email you the copy of, the second copy of the PDF that she purchased. And thank you very much. Okay, so what did I work on last night and this morning? Oh, I had a lot of fun last night. So I'll start with my usual daily 30 minutes of stitching with my coffee stitching in the morning. So this is Ink Circle's Thread and Eye Mandala. There's a link to the chart in the drop down box below. And so this morning I finished this motif down here in the corner. And that was it. I don't even think I put a full 30 minutes in this morning because it's been a bit of a busy day already here today, and lots more still ahead. So tomorrow on Sunday, I'm not doing a video. I don't do a video on Sunday, so I might have a few extra minutes added to this tomorrow morning, which I'll share with you on Monday. So I'm frequently asked what colors I'm using. And unfortunately, the majority of my threads are discontinued silks from a dyer who's no longer selling her silk threads. So it wouldn't do anyone any good for me to tell you the names of the flosses that I'm using. What I can tell you is that if you decide to stitch this pattern, be brave. Make your own choices. If you like the color families that I'm using, because this is sort of, and I keep saying this, but we have to remember that not everybody watches every day. And so I do tend to get a lot of the same questions again. So it's just easier for me while I'm showing you, I just quickly tell you about it. So apologies for those of you who have heard this again and again, but you're stitching anyway. So just, you know, visit along with me and be happy that there are those out there who have fallen in love with this new piece maybe. So it is, the four color families I have are a blue that is kind of like in the lilac blue family. So it's more of a purpley blue than a red blue. And so I'll bring it a little closer there. I know the lighting is not very good, but you get an idea. And I think we all know the difference between a red blue and a purple blue, those of us who've stitched for a while. Or, you know, the difference between red and purple. Honestly. Okay, and then I have the green family. And this is more of a brown khaki green than a yellow green. And then I have the browns, which are kind of a warm brown, and then they go into the mustard family. So 4 colors, the purpley blue, the greens, the browns, and the mustards. And then what you can do, and obviously, clearly, you don't have to choose those 4 colors. You can choose whatever colors you love. Pick 4 that look nice together to you, and then pick 3 shades of each of those color families, and then start stitching. In the end, it really is just a bit of floss and some fabric, and if you don't like it, you can just pull it out and pick a different color. I started with pinks instead of the mustards, and I removed it, and now I'm in love with it. So yeah, really enjoying this piece now, and it's been great to pull what was really a UFO out of the heap of the stash pile, and you know, feel like this is the year that I'm going to finish it. So that's been really good. I showed you my sock. I put in 4 rounds into my sock, so you know, every little bit helps. My thumb, it's probably the weather, it's probably that I've been stitching more, that I've been sewing more, that I've just been using it more. So I'm just noticing that the little, and it's probably also because I just finished the heel, and whenever I knit a sock heel on DPNs, which is my preferred way to do it, it's the decreases. For some reason, they just bother my thumb. But anyway, it's all good. As long as I don't overdo it, it's totally fine. So, you know, row here and there, and before you know it, one day this will be done. And I did put in a few more rows into Sarah's Afghan this morning, which was really nice. I woke up kind of early this morning, which I don't usually wake up that early out of the ordinary on the weekends. I mean, early for me is like in between 6 and 6:30. Regular wake up time on the weekend would maybe be 7:30 or 8. So not a huge difference, but I thought, let's take advantage of it and knit a few extra rows this morning. So that was quite nice. Okay, the other thing that I worked on last night during the Friday Off the Grid Friday night stitching party, I finally got to the Glendon Place Hope and Strength. This is a free PDF. You can download it at glendonplace.net. These are the called for supplies, and I put in quite a bit of work. Believe it or not, this is going to be a lion. And so there's a lion on each side of the chart, and I've put a fair bit of work into that one. I have had a skein of floss go missing. I know I have it. I know it's here somewhere. I cannot find it. I was sure that it was on top of my stitching table where the thread is currently for the 3 projects that I'm working on right now. I tend to swap out you know, my stitching table. If you have a spot, you know, your little table that's beside you where you hold your drink and your threads and your scissors and your beeswax, or you know, your tools. And I was sure, I was positive that this one extra skein of the light purple was there, and it's not there. And I have turned the place upside down, the normal places where I would keep floss, and I can't find it. So I'm going to have to, I'll keep looking, because clearly it's not an emergency that I need it right now, but I do need it because the bird is that pink, purple, and then there are some more of those snowflake stars that I will need it for. There's a DMC think it's 209, is really close. 209 is really, really close. But these are really lovely dinky dye silks, and it's a skein of silk. It's got to be somewhere. Just have to find it. So that's kind of at the back of my mind while I'm working on that project, is where is that skein of floss? We've all been there, right? I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm not the only one. And that's a 32 count Picture This Plus fabric in the jade colorway. The last thing that I worked on over the last couple of days, I didn't share it with you yesterday, but I did put quite a bit of work into this on Thursday night and last night, Friday night, was Saban by Landmark Tapestries and Charts. I did not get to my Lila Studio piece last night, and so that is definitely going to be first up today. Later this afternoon, once my work is done, I'm going to set up at the table, because I will show you on Monday. But okay, let me show you Saban first. Let me finish one story and then tell you the next. So Saban, this is a 16 count Aida, 2 strands of floss, the called for colors. This pattern is spelled S-E-V-A-N by Landmark Tapestries and Charts, and it is my favorite thing to stitch. My favorite. And so I finished, remember we had the optical illusion with my little hourglasses here. So I filled this in. I completed filling in the black around both blue little motifs here. I started this thing here, and then I came down quite far with my cream here. And I think that was about it. I know, it was actually quite a lot. This black fill-in is, I love doing it. I just love doing it. So I really do want to finish this motif, finish this band, the cream band, so that then, look, I'm gonna have this whole corner of black fill-in. I'm using DMC, so it's 310. And I can't wait to do that. That's gonna be so fun. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna finish that motif there, and then this corner, and then fill it in. Oh, that's gonna be satisfying. That's gonna be fun. Okay, so Lila Studio. I have a little bit of a confession to make. Here's where I let you in on a little secret that I've been avoiding talking about, because it makes me look like I spend too much money on frames, frankly. Okay, so these are Kay's Creations lap frames, and I've told you I have a few of them. I actually have one more that I've never shown you. So I'm coming completely clean. I have an extra one, and it's the really long one. It's the one with the super, super, super long bars, and it's got the extra wide base. My cross stitch store, when they were closing up, when they were retiring, Kathy had one for sale, and it hadn't sold, and they were looking to close, you know, they were closing up the shop, and she was looking to sell it, and so I purchased it. And so, because I knew I was going to need it for super long pieces that were even longer than what the bars that I have for my floor frame. So yes, I have a number, and I do have lots of frames, and it's a little embarrassing to admit how many cross stitch frames that I have, but please keep in mind that I never buy new clothes, which you've probably noticed by now. I wear the same clothes all the time. I don't spend any money on clothes. I rarely get my hair cut. I am not like an overly girly girl that loves to go shopping and spends a ton of money. I tend to spend pretty much all of my disposable income on my craft. And so I have a number of these frames, and they're things that I see them as an investment. I will use them for the rest of my life. These are tools that I will be using as long as I'm crafting. So for me, it's a wise investment in my hobby and in my craft. So that's what I have the Lila Studio piece mounted on, but it's really huge. Now I can use it in my stitching chair. It sort of sits on the arms of the chair, but it's a little awkward because I'm working way over in the left-hand corner, and so I'm kind of sitting like this in the chair while I'm stitching like this. So I think what I'm going to do later this afternoon is I'm going to set it up at the kitchen table. Though our chairs in there aren't overly comfortable, but maybe that will encourage me to get up every, 20 minutes, half an hour and stretch my legs and stuff, which we all should be doing, right? Right. It's not good for us to sit for 6 hours at a time. Occasionally, but maybe not every day. So I'm going to set up the, my iPad and watch some Flosstube at the table, and set up my stand at the table, and maybe try to put an hour or two in. And I will show you this ridiculously huge frame on Monday. So now that I've come clean, try not to judge me. Oh, we all have those little secrets, right? I can't be the only one. I can't be the, and it's not really a secret. I mean, it's not like I could hide it from John. It's a bit big. So yeah. Anyway, an investment. It's an investment. I would rather invest in that than, a new outfit, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So there you go. That was kind of embarrassing. But anyways, if I can't tell you my embarrassing stories, well, who else am I going to tell? No one else will listen to me. Oh, good grief. Okay. Happy Saturday, everybody. Have a great weekend. I hope that you're well. I hope that you're doing okay, and that you have some, some time for yourself this weekend, a chance to relax and do something that brings you some joy. And I'll see you on Monday. Take care, everybody, and happy stitching.